Well, another hot one across the area today. Got up to 95 degrees in Lafayette, but temperature's a little bit better than that now. Upper 80s, lower 90s. And that's going to be the trend after tomorrow. After another day with mid-90s, we're going to favor lower 90s, upper 80s, thanks to better rain chances that are going to be in the area. Now, this afternoon, a few spotty scattered showers and thunder showers across the area. They're generally moving from the southeast or east to the west and will continue to do so through the evening hours, but dissipate. And then we do it all over again tomorrow. Temperatures start out in the mid to upper 70s, finish off in the mid 90s, and an isolated shower or thunder shower or two possible through the afternoon, early evening hours. But better rain chances lie ahead for the rest of the weekend into the weekend. Near term, though, we'll go mid 70s overnight tonight, 95 again for the high tomorrow. Rain chance just about in the 20% range. You might hear a rumble of thunder even if you don't see the rain, but rain chances on the way up. We'll talk more about that. A look at the tropics and the complete True View forecast coming up in just a bit.
I'm Elijah Nixon, your St. Landry Parish reporter. And on Friday, the 42nd annual Zydeco Festival will happen here in Opelousas, and it's a time to generate some fun and some revenue for the city.
You are the keepers of the cultures and the tellers of our story.
The Zydeco Festival has been going on for over 4 decades. Opelousas is known for the Zydeco music and dance. The music, the food, and the culture was picked up all around the world. Last year, 5,500 people attended the festival, and that helps the business in the area.
When the visitors are coming to town for this weekend, it's such a staple now, so they can keep an eye out at the restaurants, at the gas stations, at the grocery stores, because they know people are in town for the Zydeco Festival.
42 years of fun can be costly because you want it to be bigger and better each and every year. This year, CJ Chenier, Leroy Thomas, and Chris Ardoin, and many more will be playing at the festival. The way they keep the ball rolling is having generations pour back into the community.
It's their father or their grandfather participated and started the festival, so they continue to help us out. There's no way I could get a card like this together. You know, I don't do magic, but I tell you what, it's because they are part of the original festival.
You may hear the sound everywhere now, but there is one place you can get the real history of it, and that's here in Opelousas.
We realized we had saturated not only international, but the world knew about Zydeco music and the culture. But guess what? You have to come down here to little old St. Landry Parish, Opelousas, to see where it all began.
The cost to get into the festival will be $25 on Friday and $25 on Saturday. And for more information, log on to our website at kATC.com. Reporting in Opelousas, I'm Elijah Nixon, your St. Landry Parish reporter with kATC TV3.
Festival's Acadian Creole is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. The 3-day free Cajun and Zydeco Music Festival is happening October 11th through 13th at Girard Park in Lafayette. Organizers are planning a special tribute to pay homage to the inaugural event at Blackham Coliseum in 1974. But organizers are in need of your help to make this year's event even more memorable.
Coming and celebrating with us is one thing. There are also ways to get involved if you want to volunteer. There's some people work backstage on the infrastructure, making beverages and other things available during the week, during the weekend. There's all sorts of ways to get involved, and if you get involved that way, if you volunteer, you feel like you're part of the game. You know, you feel like you're on the field.
The official pin and poster will be revealed at the Acadiana Center for the Arts on September 14th at 6 p.m. Megan Barra is the 2024 Festival Visual Artist.
Reading is more than just a pastime. It can be crucial for brain function, memory, and life skills. Studies show that poor reading skills can impact a child's future. I'm Christina Mondragon, your Lafayette Parish reporter, and our parent company EW Scripps has been working for several years to distribute thousands of books to children in need across the nation. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to get more books into the hands of children. According to brightfutures.com, children who aren't reading at a grade level by 3rd grade are 4 times more likely to drop out of high school than their peers who are skilled readers. And 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by the end of 4th grade will likely end up in jail or on welfare. Children from low-income families face an even greater challenge, often lacking access to books at home. The campaign is designed to change that. If you'd like to help, take a look at your screen to find out how you can donate. For more information and a link to donate, you can head over to kATC.com. I'm Christina Mondragon, your Lafayette Parish reporter for kATC TV3.
Welcome back. Well, another hot one across the area today. Got into the mid-90s once again today, but much better than a year ago on this date. 106 last year. We were on our way to 110, I believe, the next day. So it could be a lot worse. Tomorrow, more mid-90s. The risk of a few storms, but rain chances on the way up. And that high summer heat looks to tamp down a bit. So let's get to it and take a look at that water vapor imagery and put it in motion. We have that weak upper level low we've been talking about that over the last couple of days. It moved from the eastern Gulf and moved from east to west and now is parked over by Texas. This is an upper level feature, not expecting any tropical development, but what this is going to do is gradually going to weaken, but it's going to keep the weakness in the atmosphere going, and that should bring us a better chance of showers and storms with a nice southerly flow combined with high pressure off to the north and east of us. So we will see more moisture and better rain chances ahead. But right now, there's a little bit of a dry slot in that upper level low. So tomorrow, we're going to keep the rain chances 20–30% range max, and then gradually bring those rain chances up as the week wears on. Now, this afternoon, as we scan the regional Doppler radars, you can see activity pretty much scattered in nature, a little bit more scattered, more numerous across the Gulf of Mexico into southeast Texas. But we do have a few nice looking showers out there, and everybody wants the rain, doesn't want the thunder or strong winds. Got a nice little shower here just south of the Esterwood area. More, hopefully you'll see a little rain there. And then farther south and east we go, we're seeing scattered activity, a couple of locally heavy downpours in Vermilion Bay, and then over toward Intracoastal City, and a shower or two between Forked Island and the Kaplan area. And then a few spotty showers as we get into southern Lafayette Parish near the Youngsville-Broussard area. Maybe a few sprinkles coming in through Lafayette through the early evening hours. Nice downpour in the Delcombe area, and again, you can see some of the heavier activity. A nice one just moving through the Teal area, Esther, and then farther north of the Forked Island area. That's a nice little downpour there in the open fields. So here's that upper level low. Again, it's not really that organized, but it's going to be the dominant feature in our forecast. Deeper moisture eventually on the way. Meanwhile, while the Atlantic is pretty quiet, the central and eastern Pacific is quite busy with Tropical Storm Hector. Should stay a tropical storm. Gilma should weaken. That's still got 110-mile-an-hour winds, Category 2, and will wind up north of Hawaii as a depression. And then Hawaii just dealing with Tropical Storm Hona. That is moving away, but still allowing for rains across portions of the island chain. Just missing out on real tropical storm force conditions there, so certainly good news there. The rest of the Gulf, the rest of the Caribbean, and the Atlantic, incredibly quiet given the time of year. Nobody's complaining, though. Tropical waves here down by the intertropical convergence zone. We'll watch to see if something jumps over and gets north of the equatorial region. That is a possibility in the days ahead. A couple more tropical waves coming off the African coast in the days ahead, and things look to get busy down the line. In fact, we'll watch the tropical moisture close to home as we round out the week and head into the holiday weekend. Follow your timeline there. So plenty of moisture around. That's why we're going for better rain chances. And then toward the end of the period, here comes a frontal boundary, but at the end of the period, notice the Euro showing a couple of organized or potentially organized tropical systems developing. So in a week to 10 days, we'll be talking about something. But anytime we're not talking about anything on this anniversary of Hurricane Andrew, Hurricane Laura, Hurricane Harvey, we're in pretty good shape. So a few showers tomorrow. Rain chances, though, picking up as we head into the Wednesday, Thursday time frame. Certainly Friday into the weekend, and that's reflected in the 10-day forecast. We'll bump up those rain chances into the 60 to 70% range later this week. Carry it through much of the holiday weekend, and then hopefully drier air and a little bit of a front on the way a week from tomorrow. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up a little later on.